feel like it's probably going to be like this week after week. The Mike White, should Zach start? To me, I can't believe that it's even a topic that's being discussed. But in my opinion, Mike White should be the starter next week in Buffalo. I'm taking it week to week. If he plays well there and we win, it's going to be tough for Zach or anyone for that matter to come and take this job from him because it is his job to lose. Mike White has played 8 quarters this year. 6 of them have been completely excellent, and 2 of them have been subpar. Now, overall, he's got 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, another touchdown on the ground, over 8 yards per attempt, completing well over 65% of his passes. It's interesting because we look at Mike White and we point out all these flaws, but everything is relative. Like, guys, I hate to break it to you, Patrick Mahomes is not on this roster. So it's not about is Mike White perfect or is Mike White ideal, but is Mike White the best we have right now? He is. You know what I mean? The plan was for Zach Wilson to be that dude, and it's not going to be a dunk on Zach video, but he's part of the conversation. He is. We're going to talk about him. The plan was for Zach Wilson to go do the thing that second-year quarterbacks who are supposed to be the guy do. He didn't do that. And maybe he'll do it in the future, but right now, he didn't do that. And that was plan A, right? Plan A was driving our car to work. The car broke down. Now plan B, what? To get towed? Are we close enough to walk? So we can sit there and say, oh, look at you. You're an idiot. You're taking a tow truck. You're walking to work. It's like, dude, that wasn't the plan. This wasn't the plan. Nobody wanted this. But here we are. And I think he stepped in admirably. More than admirably. And we have to remember, Mike White didn't play in a year. He hadn't practiced at all. He hadn't been getting any first team reps. So the Minnesota played well. They took away some of the stuff he likes to do, some of the quick stuff there. And now he has a chance to go ahead and adjust to their adjustment like he did in the second half. Second half was big nutsack throw after big nutsack throw. Gotta have it. 4th down on the money. Let's go. Also, 6 passes that were dropped. And the interceptions, like, guys, I saw some people comparing the Patriots stat line to Mike White's stat line in this game. They don't look crazy different. The first Patriots game, right, where Zach Wilson threw for all the yards and the 3 picks. If we can't tell the difference between Mike White trying to fit a ball in a tight window, it being an obvious pass interference that's not called, it bouncing off of Corey Davis's both hands and chest, ricocheting in the air, and being intercepted, if we can't tell the difference between that and Zach Wilson literally being intercepted because he couldn't accurately throw the ball out of bounds, I can't help you if we're not understanding that those things are different. And the offense clearly hums better with Mike White under center. He gets the ball out on time, on target. It scored enough points to win both games with this defense playing how it should play. I expect this defense to hold the other opponent under 20 points every game. And we couldn't do that. So Mike White was far from perfect, but he's got to be the guy against the Buffalo Bills. And I think most likely it's his gig for the rest of this season. I'm not worried about next year. I'm not worried about ceiling. I'm not worried about potential. I'm not worried about playoffs. Playoffs. Break the second longest playoff drought in professional sports, and then we'll talk from there. Then we'll figure it out from there. That should be the goal. And Mike White, in my opinion, right now gives us the best chance. Maybe that'll change. Maybe he goes out there and throws 7 interceptions against Buffalo. And you know what I'll do? I'll come on here and I'll say that was a bad game, just like I would have done with Zach or Flacco. It's Mike White's job to lose. Go Jets.